What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Six Nations video where today I'm going to be talking about what happened with the France vs Italy game and my opinion on the whole game itself. It was a very interesting game. Obviously France were the victorious winners in the end, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. Welcome back to another rugby video. Please make sure you go ahead and smash that like button to show your support for the channel, and if you are new, please go ahead and subscribe. We upload rugby videos every single week guaranteed, so please click the notification button so you don't miss out. Okay, so yeah, France played Italy in Paris today in the 2020 Six Nations, and it was such an interesting encounter because obviously going into this game, everybody kind of thought France were going to win it, and they obviously did in the end, and I'm not taking that away from them, but Italy at times actually showed off what they are capable of. The last try which they scored was actually sheer class. I thought it was really good. The offloading and the passing was just brilliant. It's just simple mistakes let them down. As for France, again, the penalty count was a really bad thing for them. Like, they looked really good at times, but the penalties really let the team down, hence why Italy got back into the game against them. I think France's attack looked pretty good, but at times Italy's attack looked pretty good as well. And at the end of the day, France were the much better team, but really speaking, they shouldn't have allowed Italy that amount of points against them, especially in their home turf. But yeah, obviously France were the winners in the end. But like I said, Italy looked quite good at times. Going into their next games then, France is obviously going to be playing Wales in Cardiff in 2 weeks' time. And I think that's going to be quite a close game. I think Wales will play differently compared to the way they played against Ireland. But again, I don't really want to predict an outcome. Obviously, guys, you know I'm a Welshman, so I'm going to want Wales to win. But whether or not they will, I don't know. I think France could cause a big upset against them. Italy, on the other hand, will play Scotland. I think that will be an interesting encounter as well. I think if Italy play the way they did today and they up their defence and certain tactics, I do feel they have a chance against Scotland. I mean, at the end of the day, if they play the way they do, the way they did today, and like I said, change a few things going into their next games, I could generally say, for their home games anyway, they have a good chance of winning their home games if they keep playing like that. But again, it's just silly errors that let Italy down, and it is a really disappointing thing. I do feel today where they went wrong as well is a key aspect was when they were given penalties, they should have gone for posts. Yeah, okay, they were 2 scores away from France's scoreline, but it was just the fact that if they went for the posts each time, because France were conceding so many penalties, they could have got 6 to about 9 points if they got the kicks over, therefore then allowing them to get back into the game slowly, and then maybe a try and a drop goal could have won it for them. But again, they went for the lineouts, and lineouts kind of worked at times, but most of the time they didn't for Italy, which was a real shame. I would have liked to have seen it being more competitive. It was competitive. France, at the other hand, though, they scored some really good tries and they looked the better team. But Italy was slowly kind of like grazing themselves back into the game. And yeah, it was working for them. Personally, I'm not a fan of that style of rugby, being behind and just slowly edging yourself back. I like to see a running game and stuff. And at times this game was. But I just felt like, I don't know, it was a good game to watch. It was very exciting, and Italy at times looked the better team. But like I said, France should really have been dominating it. So where does Italy go from here? Well, I personally think all they got to do is change a few points, like I said, and going into that Scotland game then, I think they have a chance. Whether they will take that chance or not, I don't know. I am not a coach. I say this in every single reaction video. But like I said, they do have a chance, especially considering if they are playing attacking rugby like that. And I think they do need to take their points more. If it's kickable, take the kick. Whether you get it or not, it's a different thing. But at least get the points. Especially if it's only 2 scores behind, you need to take your points. Hold on to the ball. Look for more offloads like they did today. Because it works. They have some really good runners, and their wingers are pretty good as well. And that's what I think they need to be doing in all their games. As for France, I think France just need to try and maintain their discipline. I think they gave way too many penalties away today, and it was just silly mistakes like knock-ons and stuff. I think if they get all that sorted, I think they will be the team to beat in this year's tournament. And like I said, that game against Wales in Cardiff, I think, will kind of decide France's outcome in this tournament. I think if France do beat Wales in Cardiff, I think they could potentially go on to win the title. Then I would fancy them to do that. because I think Scotland should be an easy game for France, just because they usually have quite a good record against Scotland. And then I think the Ireland game will be the big game then for the two of them, because obviously Ireland are still unbeaten. But yeah, it's been an interesting tournament so far. I mean, I expected Wales would finish third in this year's tournament, so yeah, as much as I was gutted Wales lost to Ireland, I kind of expected it. England, that was a shock defeat against France, I thought. The conditions against Scotland didn't really help that game. Scotland, I think, again, year after year, they play really well, but they just don't take their chances, and that's why they've lost their games. But yeah, that's just my opinion, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of today's game. Do you think Italy at times looked good? Do you think they just were poor in general? Where should they go from here? Let me know in the comment section, and also let me know what you thought of France. Are they title competitors for this year's tournament? Let me know. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe. We upload rugby videos every single week, guaranteed, covering everything to do with Six Nations, rugby video games, and rugby history. So stay tuned for all that. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I've been Andrew. I will see you in another episode. Peace out, guys.